Okay, moving on to the arms. You are going to need these pieces. Yes. And you're going to need one of these flap, one of each of the shoulder connectors, one black, one white. That's the way I build it. You can, maybe you want to do two black, two white. I don't know. It's up to you. We're going to start with the upper arm piece, kind of like the foot design. Okay, you're going to fold it over, give it a bit of shape, and I'm going to start by going through the top with the straw and through this piece here. You don't need much pushing through at the elbow joint, and only need about an inch at the top. Again, not that crucial. You could cut it shorter if you want. I think it gives it a bit of style. These are built much like the legs, with sort of the black backing. Okay. Now, when you look at this piece, this sort of flared part is going to be towards the shoulder. The hole's closer to the bottom. That's going to be the elbow joint. Occasionally, I put this in upside down, and I get the robot built, and I take it apart, and I yell at myself and cry myself to sleep. Okay, so same thing. We're going to take the straw and feed it through the outside to start. Black on the inside. Kind of fold it around the straw. Again, you're going to play around with the spacing a little bit afterwards, or even before you fold it over, and then through the white on the other side. Sometimes use this, this is a clay modeling tool or anything, just sort of put in there and space it out properly. Okay, from there we are going to look at the forearm. Again, same thing. We're going to fold it over, give it a little bit of shape. Don't need a really long piece of straw here. And I'm just using a scrap that's flown at me from a previous cut. Based on the way some of these things fly, and I almost should be wearing my safety goggles. Okay. So on this one, we actually need some length on the hand side of the arm here, because we're going to be attaching stuff to that later. Okay, same thing, we've got sort of the inside of the arm. The flat portion is going to go towards the hand. So same thing, we're going to feed the straw on the outside first, and then black on the inside. Wrap it around the inside straw and out through the other side, something like so. Again, you can trim this part later. So the old bendy straw, again, it's got about an inch on one side. I've got extra length here up into the arm, doesn't matter, it's going to be hidden inside the straw anyways. You can cut it shorter. I think, inch on the bottom, maybe inch and a half on the top. So we're going to put that in place. We're going to slide this into the top section of the arm, and I actually could have done this before. Let's try and do it all at once here. Let's line up. The forearm flaps are going to be on the outside. Okay, so you can take your straw. So it's going to go through white, white, black, black, white, and white. Again, you may need to space this out a little bit. Okay, and you may need to pull this straw back a bit on the top. Again, depending on the bendy straws you get, some of them are really good quality and some of them don't do the bendy thing that well at all. And puts a really sour look on my face. I'm getting the good bendy sound, and that makes me happy. Okay, so we're going to trim the excess here on the elbow joint and down by the wrist. There are going to be elastics on here as well. I use the smaller ones. It's up to you. You can find one that fits without applying too much pressure that actually just pulls the pulls the arm out of shape. Put one on each side. You know, the elastics, what they do, I don't know, for me, the design choice here is, I think it adds a pretty cool aesthetic, but it also, the elastic kind of grips onto the straw and it actually keeps the foam in its correct position, which is handy. And you know, these things are available at the dollar store. It's perfect. Okay, so we have the arm. This can be trimmed here at the top. We are now going to basically take these two pieces. The first thing you're going to do with this, I'm going to give you a bit of contrast here, is you're going to fold the small section over so the hole's lined up. Fold the top section over the top. Basically, if the holes line up, you've done a good job. Force the straw through. Okay, like so. And basically what's going to happen here is this is going to go on the top. Actually, this is going to be the piece that connects onto the arm, the piece that comes out of the robot at the top. I'm going to use the black on the top here to give some contrast to the arm. Again, you can choose whatever colors you want. Actually, I'm grabbing a spare straw here. I don't need it. I'm going to put this on the same piece that the white one's on. Okay, on the top. Again, you're going to be building two of these, so make sure that you build them opposite. Okay, I like to make sure that the little tab pieces, this one points inwards. So you're going to take the arm and you're going to put that over the top like so, and we're going to slide a piece through like this, then through here, and then out the other side. Okay, so now we have a shoulder piece. We're going to need to trim this top so that we have full motion. Okay, and now this piece is going to allow us to slide this on to the actual body of the robot, like so. Okay, and once that's on, I'm just going to slide that piece down, and we're going to trim the other piece off afterwards. This gives us nice rotation on the arm, and I'm going to trim that underside. Voila! Alright, let's make a hand for this guy.